Okay, so here we are down on Inn Street. We're talking to Sandra Thaxter. Sandra, tell me a little bit about what you're doing here.
So this is Small Solutions, and these are our Kenyan projects. And the kids here are meeting these kids from Newburyport. We have a Facebook page for kids to exchange information. We want to get this conversation between Newburyport and Bukaholo village going. We have Julia here today too. She just stuck her face around. She's been helping us this summer. We've set up this tent. We have a tent here, and all the art here was made by these kids we're talking to right now.
No kidding.
All of their elephants and giraffes. They're very beautiful.
Wow, I've been printing your cards. This is so exciting. Go ahead. Is there anything else that you want to set this up with?
All the money from selling their art goes right back to these kids to buy more computer equipment.
This is fantastic. This has been a highlight for me personally of this show, really, because I personally worked on these kids' art, have printed them, and to be talking to see them live right now and talking to these kids on Inn Street is just remarkable to me. So I got to say hello to these kids. Can I say?
Okay,
can I get in?
This is John. He organized this fair today here so you could participate. This is John, who's here. He organized this part of the fair and invited us to participate. He's so excited. He'd seen your art before, and he said, boy, these kids are really good artists, and I'm so happy to have their art here in my show. So he gave us this table for free so we can earn money for you.
Wow, this is beautiful. Hello, can you hear me?
We can't really hear them.
No,
I mean, our hearing is down. I think they can hear you. They can hear you.
Really? So if you can hear me, just wave to me. It's a pleasure and an honor to have your work being represented down here on Inn Street. In behalf of all the artisans, as part of the Inn Street Artisans Revival, thank you for being here today.
And we'll take some photos of the other people here and send them to you. So you'll see what your booth looked like also.
This is great. Thank you very much. Now, can they talk? Can you hear them?
It's just hard to hear them.
Really?
So we have speakers.
So,
yeah, our speakers are
But this mic works, right? You can hear us when we talk in here.
So, can you
Oh, we need to type something. It didn't get the message.
They've been typing SMS messages.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So
right. It would be helpful if you were on it. Yeah. They ask us questions and we answer them.
Right. Okay. So, can you ask them a question for me?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Let's see. Ask them what their feelings about having their artwork being shown down here on Inn Street today. This is fantastic. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. Oh my
Did the
goodness.
message go through? Yeah.
Yeah, they're typing back.
Now, who are these kids here? What's your names?
I'm Maddie and Katie.
And are you part of? Are these kids that work with you, Sandra?
We recruited them. They were sitting on the bench.
Oh, really?
Okay, you gotta come.
them up.
Yeah.
Come.
What's your thoughts about what's going on here with this?
I think it's a really great idea to have the kids, draw pictures and take pictures of things that they see in their normal day, and then sell it here to help for people that don't usually see that, and then the money goes straight back to them. I think it's a really good idea.
That's great. That's great. What's it feel like to be talking to children creating art a half a world away?
It feels really cool. It's really interesting.
Have they replied back yet?
No, they're still typing.
You're still
Let's
typing?
see having a long as long.
Yes.
Well, it's pouring rain there, which means the connection is harder to get.
Right. But it's still there, though.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, can you see what they're typing as they type?
No, it just says that we're happy.
Here it is. Can you read that for me, please?
We are happy to have our art shown in the United States.
That is great. This is fantastic. Tell them that it is an honor and a pleasure to have their art here. That's all right. They won't bite.
They're so fast, they're not even going to land on anyone.
They're running from bees.
Oh my God! All right. Oh, stand still. Yeah, I spelled it very wrong, didn't I?
And tell them that's from the coordinator of the Inn Street Artisans Revival. I'm sorry. What's your name? Julia. So could you share some thoughts about what it is that's going on here today?
Well, Sandra is selling the kids' artwork, and she has a donations booth. You can donate to fund a teacher or to fund more technology supplies like routers and more laptops. You can also fund a specific child, so there's a lot of donations, and we're just...
The coordinator of the what?
We're just trying to get...
Inn Street Artisans Revival. And where could they find more information about your organization? Where can people check you out?
They can go to smallsolutionsbigideas.org.
.org. Great.
Yeah.
So you told me a little bit about what you're doing. Tell me about what it is that you're feeling. How do you feel about what you're doing? Yeah. How do you feel about what's going on right here?
It's kind of cool. I mean, I wish the technology was working better. Because then we could hear them, they could hear us.
Right.
The interaction would flow much more smoothly. But yeah, and it's like 6 p.m. there right now, so they'll have to go to sleep soon.
Really?
But
well, it's still pretty amazing that it's happening all the same, even though the technology isn't, perfect. I mean, it's just really great to be able to see this, and I'm so glad that I had a chance to be able to kind of document this into the the film that we're making about this, the making of the revival. That's what this is about. And this is raw footage that we're collecting to kind of create this documentary. It's a story behind the story of the revival.
They replied, "Wow."
All right.
We are happy for it because it's teaching more people globally, and we will continue to do that.
Oh, well, that's great. That's
They're
fantastic.
happy for what?
We are happy for it because of their.
It's teaching more people globally,
the art?
and we will continue to do that.
I just felt fantastic.
That is fantastic.
It just slipped my mind.
Here we go. And can you just thank them for me one more time? I tell them I got to run.
Thank you.
Says, yeah. Tell them I got to go. I got to run and go take care of the rest of the show.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now I'll tell you what. Can you do me a favor? Can you just hold that camera and point it? I want to say one more thing, okay?
Just hit enter.
Wait a minute.
Just hit the enter
Wait a
too.
minute. There we go. I hope to someday come to Africa and meet you in person. I hope to come to Africa someday and meet you in person.
I hope they can hear.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah,
not...
it's still on. It's still on.
Yeah.
It's just something on our end that's not working.
Yeah, well, I'm sure maybe you might be able to work that out.
Want some? Dang it. You can.
Oops, something happened. Up there. Can make
We are grateful for
art together. We are grateful for loving our work. You are most welcome to come to Africa. And we can make art together. Okay. Oh, that's great. I have to go now. Bye-bye, and God bless you. Yes, we need collaboration. Can you hold that 1 second? There you go. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. We'll see you later.